Have you ever experienced some strange encounter in your life? Well, we all have. So today, we're sharing one of them with you guys. On the outskirts of our city stood the old museum, a towering relic from a different time. Its worn stone walls and faded copper roof gave it a sense of grandeur and history. As I stood at the entrance, I couldn't help but be in awe of this magnificent piece of our past. But it wasn't just the outside that held such allure. The museum's rich history was as captivating as the building itself. For centuries, it had been a hub of culture and knowledge, housing a vast collection of artifacts from around the world. Yet, there were also whispers of tragedy and mystery that surrounded its past. As a young historian and curator, I had been given the task of breathing new life into this forgotten gem. The local government recognized its significance, and I was determined to restore it to its former glory. However, as I stepped inside, my heart sank. The museum was in a state of disrepair, with dusty relics and neglected exhibits hidden in the shadows. The once vibrant atmosphere had been replaced by a haunting stillness. It was clear that this place had been neglected for far too long. But I wasn't alone in my mission. As I ventured through the dimly lit corridors, I encountered a cast of intriguing characters. There was the eccentric caretaker, who seemed to know every secret of the museum, and the mysterious old historian who had dedicated his life to unraveling its past. And then there was a shadowy figure who frequented the museum, always disappearing whenever I got too close. Despite the obstacles, I was determined to restore this museum to its former glory. However, things took an interesting turn when I stumbled upon a hidden section filled with ancient artifacts and mysterious items of unknown origins. Each object seemed to hold a captivating story within, and I was eager to uncover their secrets. As I delved deeper into the hidden section, I soon realized that these artifacts were more than just ordinary objects. They carried a dark history, each with a chilling tale or an associated legend. The more I explored the archives and forgotten records, the more disturbing stories I uncovered. It seemed that the more I learned, the more mysteries unraveled before me. While I dedicated myself to restoring the museum, strange things started happening. I would hear peculiar sounds, eerie whispers, and witness unexplainable movements of the artifacts. At night, haunting dreams and visions would plague me, involving the enigmatic figures from the museum's past. It felt as if the museum itself was trying to communicate with me. With the assistance of the local community and fellow historians, I discovered that the museum had a sinister and dark past. Rumors circulated that the previous owners and occupants were involved in occult practices and met a tragic end. Now, it seemed that their malevolent energy still lingered within the museum's walls. As I delved deeper into the museum's mysteries, an overwhelming sense of dread consumed me. The supernatural occurrences continued to escalate, growing more intense and malicious. It all seemed to center around a cursed or forbidden artifact that I had uncovered. In a desperate attempt to contain or banish the malevolent force, sacrifices were made by both myself and the others involved. However, as we battled against the entity's sinister influence, I began to question whether we were truly fighting an external force or if it was something from within ourselves that had been awakened. The encounters were eerie, and sometimes I could feel my sanity slipping away. However, in the end, we managed to drive away the evil presence and find a solution. But the sacrifices we made had taken a toll on all of us. Even though the museum was bustling with life and visitors once again, I couldn't shake off the unease, knowing the hidden secrets within its walls. The future of the museum was uncertain. Would it find a renewed purpose or return to its forgotten state, marked by the events that unfolded? As I pondered over my experiences, I realized that the museum would always hold a special place in my heart, but I couldn't escape the feeling that something dark and mysterious had been awakened within its walls. Leaving the museum, I couldn't help but question if our actions had truly resolved anything or if it was just a temporary relief. However, one thing was clear. The old museum was no longer forgotten, and its history would continue to captivate and bewilder for years to come.